welcome back to the Organized Millennial. I am Anna, and today I am finally back to check in. It's been a hot second since we checked in. So today I'm going to be checking in for week 2 and 3 of January, since I obviously skipped week 2. I've been pushing out all sorts of planning content, so my budgeting content has been a little slower to come out, but it is all coming. Don't worry. I'm gonna fit everything in. If it's the last thing that I freaking do, I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and track my expenses here on the monthly view, and then I'm gonna go ahead and move on over to our weekly check-in spread, and then I'll actually just kind of list out the amounts with you guys. So if you're new to the channel, that's kind of how it works. Let me get you acquainted with my preferred method of madness. So basically I track my expenses using these expense trackers you guys see right here. The peach expense trackers are for my cash envelopes, yellow are for my online debit card purchases, green are for sinking funds, red is for unbudgeted, and then no spends obviously are for the days that your girl doesn't spend a single dime. So today I'm going to be tracking from January 11th until the 23rd. Usually I like to track Monday to Sunday, but today is actually the 24th, and I know I'm going to be spending some money today when I head out, but I wanted to get this filmed so I can get it up for you guys tomorrow. So if you're watching it live, it should be up on Monday if everything goes as planned. So let's go ahead and get started. The 11th and the 12th were both actually no spend days. Like, look at the Lord work. I am digging this no spend life that I'm having right now. I really am digging it. So the 13th was the next time that I spent money. And let's see, I had cash envelope, just cash envelope expenses. Yeah, this is mostly all cash envelope expenses. So we're gonna start with our peach. So I did order a sticker album from Simply Gilded on the 13th because I do want to start organizing my stickers because they are not organized right now, and it's just more time consuming when it comes to doing my plan with me's and getting the stickers ready and things like that. So I do want to do that. So I did Simply Gilded and I spent $28.38 on the sticker album. And then I finally broke my Uber Eats string, you guys. I had no Uber Eats, I think, for like a month at this point. Finally broke that streak on the 13th and got Uber Eats. And it was $19.27. And I think that was the day that my order was wrong. Anyway, so it was God saying, stop it. And then this day I also got Pollo Centro. So I think I got Uber Eats for lunch, and then I got Pollo Centro for dinner. And Pollo Centro was $18.32. And then finally I got my budget stickers. I'm trying out Sarah Marie stickers for the first time, which she's also a YouTuber. Many of you have probably heard of her, probably follow her. She is a budgeter, and obviously she runs a sticker shop, so most of her videos are related to that and her sticker releases. So I did a lot of spending on the 13th. So let's get these in there. So Simply Gilded, $28.38. Uber Eats, $19.27. Pollo Centro. It's gonna cover a little bit of my electric bill, but that's okay. $18.32. And then, oh, can I fit that last one in there? It's gonna cover a lot, but I think I'm just gonna let it cover because I don't want to pour it into another day, y'all. So it's covering everything pretty much, but that is the 13th, which is jam-packed with expenses. Then on the 14th and the 15th, those were both no spends. The 15th was a no spend? Oh. So 14th was a no spend, and the 15th was a no spend, y'all. I squeezed all those spends into that one day, I think, just so I could level up my no spends. 16th, I did my hair. So I'm gonna put hair. You guys might be able to hear the wind that's outside. It's insane. It's insane, the wind that's outside. So my hair appointment was $40, and then I also got tacos this day. It was $20.82. And then I went grocery shopping, which is why I got tacos. Because y'all know, whenever I do grocery shopping, I cannot get my cooking act together. So I went to Market Basket this day and got stocked up on some things. And I spent $106.21, and then I also went to Aldi, which I usually almost always go to both, just because I know there's certain deals I can get at Aldi that I can't always get at Market Basket, so, and vice versa. And I spent $67.79 there, so this is another high spend day. Again, I'm covering up that number, but that's okay. I'm just gonna do it. Okay. And my electric bill was paid, even though it's covered now. That's all set. Okay, and then that was it for Saturday the 16th. Moving on to Sunday. Sunday was actually another no spend. So it looks like my no spend days this month are Sundays. I'm loving this trend. It's great. Okay, moving on to week 3, so the 18th. All right, so I am continuing the trend, y'all. So I have 2 more no spends. I know, I don't even know who I am, but I'm digging this life. I have been trying to cook at home a lot more, even though my eat out game has spiked a little more than it has, I think, in the past month-ish. I have really been trying to eat at home more, so it's weird. I don't know. But the 18th and the 19th were both no spends. And then the 20th, did I get Uber Eats? I did get Uber Eats. Uber Eats is making a comeback, y'all. And I spent $15.96 on the 20th on Uber Eats, and I think that was it for the 20th. On the 21st, I got SPC stickers, and I'm pretty sure this was the Bridgerton kit that she released, which, y'all, let me know down below in the comments if you guys have gone down the rabbit hole of Bridgerton, because once you start, you just keep going and going with that show. And it already has been announced that it'll have another season, which I'm not surprised given how successful it's been so far. But like, it is very easy to become obsessed with that show, because I definitely have. So, okay, so I have SPC, and then that was it for this sheet. I need to grab another sheet of expense trackers, so give me a hot second, y'all. Okay, and then I got my expense trackers. So then on the 21st, I also got pizza, and this was actually for no other reason other than I was super lazy this day. And that was $23. That was on the 21st. So the 22nd, let's see, did I spend money on the 22nd? I can barely tell. That was Friday. Yes, I did. I got more stickers this day, because that's just not something that I'm letting up on, clearly. So I got some from Two Little Bees, which was $20.46. And then I also got some from a new shop called Fabulously Planned, and that was $14.21. I also got, I used some of my sinking funds. Actually, Yeah, I used my sinking funds, and I used my YouTube sinking fund because I did get a new mic and light for filming, so I'm hoping those come soon-ish, and I'm hoping it was worth it because I wiped out my YouTube sinking fund with those things. So 120 is what I spent for those. Yep. Friday's done, and then Saturday is a no spend. I mean, all in all, not too bad, I guess. But we all know that the truth lies in the weekly check-in spread when I get into my numbers. So let's go ahead and check out those numbers, y'all, and see how I did. All right, friends. So I did go ahead and write out week 2 and 3. I included the dates I'm tracking and then my categories. This is where I track all of my cash envelopes, and I track any online debit card purchases, which I've tried to kind of stay away from those and just count whatever I would count there in my spending, just so that I don't eliminate, not eliminate because I do leave some there, but just so that I don't tempt myself to take from my buffer, which, listen, friends, I'm a work in progress, just like all of you. Just like all of you, I am a work in progress. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So week 2 is going to be from the 11th through the 15th, which I know is a little bit shorter of a week, but I wanted to kind of make it flow with my paychecks, because that's when I then stuff my cash envelopes usually. So week 1 is going to be from the 11th through the 15th. So let's see what we spent in groceries. I do have a remaining, which I think you guys can see the remaining. Yeah, I do have a remaining of $17.05 for groceries from week 1. So let's see, week 2, did I do any spending on groceries? Let's see. I don't think that I did. So from the 11th through the 15th, I did not spend anything in groceries, and I didn't add anything. So I'm going to leave both of those there blank. And the remaining was still the $17.05. Gas, I don't think I spent anything in gas either this week, or either of these weeks, honestly. So gas is also staying steady with the $4.77, even though I ended up having more than that left over, and I still don't entirely know why. And then we have a beauty. Did I use the beauty? No, I used it the following week, I think. Yeah, so nothing for beauty as well. Week 2 is really uneventful, so I'm kind of glad that I didn't actually film it alone because nothing's going on. But I'm also glad it's uneventful, don't get me wrong. Spending was not uneventful. So for spending, I had leftover $33.28, and I'm pretty sure I spent way more than that. Just with really the 16th was the only day that I spent money. But let's go ahead and total it up. So $34.36 is already more than what I had, plus $18.32, plus $19.27, plus $28.38. So I spent a total of $100.33 for spending, which obviously is only about 100 more than I had in there. So let's take out my trusty red pen. Okay, so I got my red pen. So I didn't add anything, but I did spend. Actually, I can do the spend in black. I spent $100.33 in spending minus $33.28. So I was over budget in spending by $67.13. Y'all know it's an issue. What can I say? And then I didn't have any unbudgeted expenses. So at least we were good there. So week 2, we were over budget in spending by $67.13. Now, let's move it on over to week 3. Week 3 was, I like to just note when it's a pay week. because I think it makes it easier for me to know that I've contributed that week. So I like to put pay week on those. Okay, so now let's start fresh. So we're tracking the rest, so the 16th to the 23rd. So groceries is up first, and I definitely spent on groceries. So 106.21 plus 67.79, and I think that was it for groceries. Yes, so I spent a total of 174 on groceries. So I added, oh, I should have put that I added. So I did have $300 in groceries added to my account, and then I spent $174 on groceries this week. And just for you newbies, I do go ahead and zero out my cash envelope amounts before I stuff them for paycheck 2. So none of these were carried over. None of these, obviously the over budget was definitely not carried over because that's over budget, but the remaining in groceries, gas, and beauty was not carried over to this week. So these were all fresh amounts that I'm going to list here. So it has 300. I spent 174. So that should leave me with $126 in groceries. So let's count groceries. I have some change in here, so who knows? I'm not really sure if I might just empty it. Let's see if I have the 126 in here without it. So I have 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay, I think this then is probably the 26. So 75, 85, 95, exactly, yeah. Yo, my sense game has been like really on point, yeah. So 75 and 25 puts me at 126 exactly. So groceries is perfect, and my sense game is on a roll, you guys. It's not always like this, I promise. Sometimes I throw my change in the first place that I find in my purse, and then it just gets jumbled up with all the other leftover change. So I'm always excited when it works out. But so groceries still has $126, which is great. Gas did get $25 as per usual. And I know that I didn't spend anything on gas, so I still have the $25 in gas. Beauty got $100. And if I remember correctly, I just spent the $40 on my hair for beauty this week. Let's just double check that. Yeah, just the hair. And that should leave me with $60 in that cash envelope. So let's just check gas really quick. So here is my gas cash envelope. It has 20 and 5, so gas is fine. I'm pumping gas. I'm pumping gas now once a week. I mean, once a week, you guys. No, once a month, pretty much. Like, I usually rarely have to pump more than that. And then beauty should have $60. So we have 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. So $60 is left in beauty, which is great. And then finally spending, the category that seems to just nip me in the butt all too often. Okay, let's see. So we're going to start on the 16th. So I did do tacos, so that was $20.82 plus Uber Eats, which was $15.96 plus pizza, which was $23 plus SPC, $21.24 plus Fabulously Planned, which was $14.21 plus Two Little Bees, which was $20.46. Okay, so spending got a total of $150 added, and I spent a total of $115.69 in spending for this week, and that leaves me with $34.31 in spending this week. So not too bad, but obviously most of my spending is gone until next payday. Most of it is gone until next payday, but that's not too bad, I guess. Okay, and then I didn't have any unbudgeteds this week. So that is week 2 and 3 of January, you guys. So we were over in spending in week 2, not by too much, but still over. And then week 3 looks pretty good as far as spending and the amounts left in my cash envelope. So I am pleased with that at least. So let me open you guys back up to the monthly view, and I'm gonna go ahead and check off my expenses since everything was tracked. I always do my sinking fund tracking at the very end of the month just so I can update my sinking fund spread once and not have to white it out 8,000 times. So the YouTube will be the only thing that's not tracked, but everything else is good. And all of my bills, I don't usually tell you guys on camera, but all of my bills came out. So Apple was paid, my electric bill, which got covered, was paid, my phone bill was paid, and my car payment was paid. And I do have to update you guys on my savings and debt, and that will probably happen either in my week 4 check-in or in my budget closeout video. So be on the lookout for that, and make sure you're subscribed so that you guys don't miss it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, as it really does help support the channel. Go ahead and subscribe to your girl if you're into budgeting and planning, because that's what we do here in these parts. And I will see you guys real soon. Bye.